I was approached one day by someone who said, how would you like to make more money? And initially I knew what he was talking about. I was scared. But when he started mentioning things about, you can be a man, you can provide for help your parents at home. And when you come from a council flat estate and, sometimes things are not easy, that kind of languaging is enough to make you say, well, okay, can I actually do this? When you join at the age that I did, you're considered a younger. A younger is the street soldier. A younger is the person who just gets employed into the gang. As part of the gang initially as a younger, were to hold certain things, were to make deliveries, were to be on call, you're told where to go, what to do, not to look into bags, not to look into boxes. It's just, you're a yes man. And we look up to our elders. So our elders are the people that we aspire to be. The ones that have the money, at the time they had the Gucci belts, the Rolexes, the gold teeth, the nice cars. In a gang, the older is not always in charge, but he is almost like middle management. So he takes control of what gets moved in and out of the area, who's selling what on certain streets, money management, distribution, and he or she, it can be a she as well, they'll have the connections to the people at the top. So it's kind of a chain of command. So they're the ones who normally even groom people into a gang. They're the ones who, when things go a bit sour and people get, hit on, beaten up, sometimes kidnapped, sometimes threatened, it's the elders that they call. But I know from experience that even the elders who we looked up to, they are speaking to people above them. I've seen people who are above the elders who look nothing like us, who don't sound like us at all. I can guess the jobs that they do, and they are very embedded into society, which was quite an eye-opener for me, because I thought, even as a young black guy in London, it's only guys like me that do this kind of stuff. But actually, we're just their foot soldiers. So even our elders who we wanted to become, they're still the S-man for someone else. The people who are above our elders in the gang, the highest on the hierarchy, from what I understood, this couple, they were massive on the real estate scene in the UK. They were not involved in themselves in the dirty work, but a lot of the money that went going into their businesses came from the money that a lot of the foot soldiers, the youngers like myself, will be making and passing up the food chain. It's scary to think that when you go to a bank, or you're speaking to a lawyer, or you're walking into Greater London and you're talking to someone that's quite high up in business, for example, they have interesting habits on the side or hobbies on the side, because I've seen it with my own eyes.